The purpose of this video is to go over the early decision application option. To begin our discussion, we're going to go to the colleges I'm applying to. At the bottom of my list, I have Washington University and St. Louis. WashU has an early decision option with an application due date of November 1st. The application due dates come quickly for early decision. That's why it's important for you to understand exactly what this option means. First and foremost, early decision is binding. If you're admitted through this process, you must attend the university you've applied early decision to. Early decision applicants may apply to just a single early decision school. Washington University would have to be my first choice school, one I know beyond a shadow of a doubt I want to attend, and one I know I can afford regardless of the financial package they put together for me. The early decision process requires you to indicate that you're applying early decision on your common application. I have the common application website open for you. They have some key information about early decision that I won't read here. Most importantly, down here, you see that you and your parents will have to go through the process of signing the early decision agreement. It's also important for you to know that your counselor is part of this process. So communicating with your counselor regarding the application and your decision to apply early is paramount when you meet with your counselor to go over your letter of recommendation. Any mishap in communicating your deadlines with your counselor can actually cost you the chance to apply early decision. So the big question here is, should I apply early decision? In order to answer that question, I think you need to ask some questions. Number one, am I absolutely certain this is the only school for me? If it is, I want to apply early decision. Number two, can I afford it if the school gives me absolutely no financial assistance? Number three, am I competitive within this pool? Are my grades good enough? Are my test scores good enough? Have I taken rigorous coursework? Do I have extracurriculars that will make me stand out or some special talent? Another important question for you to ask is the percentage of early decision applicants that were admitted the previous year versus the percentage of students admitted through the regular admissions process. If you're competitive in this process, then the percentage of students being admitted to early decision is greater than that of the regular pool, then early decision, given all the answers to the other questions are positive, could be for you. Number four, am I organized and able to put together a competitive application by the early decision deadline? No one wants a rushed application for an extremely competitive process. So if you're not organized, make sure that you defer to the later application. Number five, is your family in agreement that early decision is the best option for you? This should be a process where you have absolutely no questions whatsoever. Number six, do you have a solid list of schools should early decision not work out the way you'd hoped? In other words, you got deferred or denied in this process. So you absolutely must have an alternate list of colleges that you're going to apply to. One final suggestion for you. You definitely want to view the Sure Thing video before finalizing your application list, understanding exactly what a Sure Thing school is. The last but most critical step when applying early decision, you need to be sure that you coordinate all of your other applications and the materials required for each with both your counselor and Julie Batson, our counseling secretary. You need to have your other applications locked and loaded and ready to go if you're denied or deferred early decision. Lake Ridge Counseling absolutely needs to know whether or not we need to send your additional applications. If I were admitted, we need to delete them from the colleges I'm applying to list. Otherwise, Mrs. Batson will send transcripts and your counselors will send letters of recommendation out to the schools that you need not apply to. If you're not admitted, then we want to make sure that you meet your next application deadlines. So it's imperative that we know that you were either denied or deferred so that we can help you submit the remainder of your application material to the schools on your application list. At any time in this process that you have any questions, be sure to meet with your counselor.